After 42 days, the longest government shutdown in history may soon come to an end. The Senate passing a bill,
which now heads to the House, and ABC's Nicole D'Antonio has details on what happens next.
This morning, an end to the government shutdown possibly in sight.
The bill as amended is passed.
A handful of Democrats joining Republicans in the Senate to reopen the government. The bill now heading to the House later this week. However, most Democrats and their allies are slamming the deal because it does not include the key demand from Democrats to extend Obamacare subsidies and keep insurance premiums from skyrocketing. Instead, Republicans only promising a future vote on health care sometime next month.
The American people have now awoken to Trump's health care crisis. Republicans now own this health care crisis. They knew it was coming. We wanted to fix it. Republicans said no, and now it's on them.
It comes as nearly 42 million Americans who rely on SNAP food benefits face growing uncertainty, and as chaos at the nation's airports continue to grow. Experts warn even if the government reopens on Wednesday, it could still take days for air travel to return to normal. The FAA has forced airlines to cancel more than 7,000 flights since Friday because of unpaid air traffic controllers calling out sick. President Trump now threatening to replace the controllers not reporting to work and offer bonuses to those who've stayed on the job.
There was no reimbursement or anything, so I had to pay for a hotel. So yeah, it was madness, craziness.
We just found out this morning that we're stranded here until best case scenario tomorrow.
And as for the thousands of workers furloughed or fired during the shutdown,
Mr. President, that deal does reverse the mass firings your administration put through during the shutdown. Did you sign off on that, and will you abide by that if this passes?
Well, I will be. I'll abide by the deal. The deal is very good.
after keeping the House out of session for weeks, Speaker Mike Johnson is now ordering all members back to Washington, D.C. The earliest the House could vote on this is Wednesday. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
Travelers at the QC airport are feeling the effects of the FAA's flight cancellations and the blizzard in Chicago. 5 flights to and from O'Hare International Airport were canceled Monday, and that includes one couple trying to get home to Boston. One of their flights was delayed for 4 hours, then canceled later. They had to rebook on the next available flight, which is Wednesday morning.
Maybe do an architecture cruise overnight if it's open.
I always wanted to do that one.
But yeah, hopefully you're trying to at least get to Chicago because that gives us more options to get back east.
International flights aren't affected by the FAA's flight cuts, but any connecting flights from the 40 largest airports could delay your travel.
And these cancellations aren't expected to necessarily stop after the government shutdown. The Transportation Secretary said cuts will remain until staffing levels stabilize. So today, over 1,000 flights have been canceled and less than 1,000 have already been scrapped for tomorrow.